This AI tool can turn your long videos into viral clips in seconds. Watch this. I just released this video about AI news for last week, and then I basically just take it into Opus Clip, which is the AI software that can do this for you, and basically drop it in here. And this is what I'm doing for all of my videos on this channel, is basically saving money, not having to hire a shorts editor right now, and taking all these long form clips and turning them into long videos. So once you put it in here, you choose some settings, and I'll show you what it looks like. It's gonna give you basically 5 to 20 videos that you can then post to your socials as easy as clicking this, and then all my social media that I want to post to are here, and then it has like a AI written headline and description, which this is honestly, they're really weak, so I'll delete the description, and then you can publish them to the future, or you can publish them right now. That's just a short overview of how cool Opus Clips, the software, is to turn your long videos into clips. I want to just do a deep dive now and show you everything the software can do for your business, if you're, or video channel, or whatever, you're just trying to release more content. This is a perfect, really cool software for you. So Opus Clips has a ton of cool features, and I'm going to really try to make this around the idea of taking a long video and making shorts out of it. So no matter what content you create, you can basically start with dropping a link in here. So you could take your content or someone else's content if you're making content for someone else, and basically drop a YouTube link, a Twitch, whatever. You can also just upload content. And then there's like a clip basic versus clip anything. Clip anything, you can basically like do this where you say, find the parts that demonstrate any of the following, and then it's, you know, I'm telling it to basically find like demonstrations to try to make the clips better. So all you have to do is take the clip, you just paste it in here, and then you could just click get clips in one click, and it takes about 10 minutes. It's going to use AI to find interesting parts of your video, and it's going to do things like add subtitles. But let's look at all the things we can do. So you can basically choose shorter to longer videos. I'm choosing these because I don't want under 30 seconds right now. So I'm doing 30 to 59, 60 seconds to 89. You get the drift. I could, if I had a longer video, I'd choose these, or if I was trying to create more long videos, I would do that. Right now, my purpose is to take these long videos I'm shooting and then cut them into interesting shorts. You don't necessarily have to use this if you have a big company, but if you're small, up and coming like me, trying to build your channel, you don't want to spend a ton of money on editors, this is a really cool software. So for best results, choose the genres that fit your content. So you can choose multiple genres, and you can basically this is a new update, but you can choose like more specific. Yeah, you can get emotional story, best moment, interesting. So that's what it's doing by default. You could turn these off. So this would be a vertical video with, and then you choose subtitles. I don't have like a brand subtitle type right now, so I just choose one that I like, whatever looks good to me. And then you can make, I'm almost sure you can make your own color subtitles and make that a template, which is really cool. And then you can also save the above settings as default, and then you just click get clips in one clip. What happens then is it takes about 10 minutes, and it spits out something like this. And by the way, how much did that cost? I believe it's 1 credit per minute. Let's just look at the pricing. So the cost for 300 credits is $29. You get 1 credit. 1 minute of the time of your video counts as 1 credit. So you're basically getting a credit, 10 cents a credit, or like 10 cents a minute of your video. So I had one video that I just put up, the one I was showing in the demonstration. That's a 10-minute video. So I got 15 shorts from that for about $1, because it was 10 minutes, so 10. Yeah, so it was about $1 to get 15 shorts, which is super cool. Now I'm seeing a lot of, actually no, some of these are longer. I was seeing a lot of them were 23 seconds, but you can see varying length here, and you can see a score, likelihood that it's going to go viral. Let's start with the most viral one and just see how it did. Now, disclaimer, not all of them are good, but another disclaimer is I just straight up am not even caring if they're good or not. I let people decide if it's good or not. And I'm just doing this, which I'll show you in a second, but I'll just delete all these descriptions, keep the headline, which actually I'm going to try writing better headlines with AI, and then posting these. I have 2 different channels I'm posting to right now as a test. But you can basically link all your channels here and more. There are some ways to not get shadow banned and stuff. We can look at the FAQ, but let's start with this video. Let's listen to it. Honestly, that is just the tip of the iceberg. Go play with it yourself if you haven't already. There's so much you can do. It's really the sky's the limit. Here's a new AI model, ECG MLP, that detects endometrial cancer with 99% accuracy. If true, this is really huge news. I mean, being able to detect a type of cancer with AI, I mean, this is one of the really cool parts of AI is health and being able to make people healthier and live longer. So I don't understand what's going on here, but super cool. H&M knows its AI models will be controversial. Yeah, no shot. I think this is interesting, especially with seeing ChatGPT 4.0 and how you could take like a different color shirt and put it on someone's body. So I think that video is a 7 out of 10. It didn't start with the strongest hook, but for me right now, and it's going to depend on your goals, I'm going to publish that because I think it's pretty good. And I'm just trying to bulk right now in terms, like my mindset is just putting out a lot of quantity rather than quality right now. For various reasons and where I'm at in this channel. Totally going to depend on your goals and how particular you are. So yeah, that's just something to keep in mind. So there's 2 options here. Actually, there's like 10 options, which I'll try to go through really fast. For me, this would be publish to social. And then you have all these socials here. You can add accounts. Basically, they can do all the big accounts: YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, X. Super cool. And then you can have those for future use. You could attach multiple accounts. You see this other sub account. I have futurereport.ai. I'm just kind of testing out to see if I can get views there. And then I have my income ignition that I'm posting to. Some of the names are weird, but yeah. And then you can see the post here. It basically takes AI description that's really generally pretty bad. And put tons of, I wish you could change this. This is actually the worst part about Opus Clips, in my opinion. And the headlines are okay. But yeah, we can look at how to change that. But basically, yeah, you can select the time or publish now. I'm just going to go ahead and show you what my workflow would be to getting a clip out on, I think, 8 different platforms. Okay, now we could select a time or publish now. Keep in mind, if you're trying to bulk publish like 5 clips, you don't want to do, you could get shadow banned if you just keep on doing that, especially with new accounts. So either select a time in the future, and like, you know, you could do like 1 hour or something, and each different platform is a different limit. You can find all that in the FAQ of Opus Clips. But for now, I'm just going to publish now, and keep in mind that I published one. And just like that, we got Reels published in 8 or 9 different channels with minimal work. And here you can see the post live on my YouTube channel. So I think that shows a really cool use case for the software. Let's watch one more video that it thinks is good. Now again, I haven't even watched these. I don't even know if they're good. Some of them aren't going to be that good. Japanese scientists have created a hydrogel that reverts cancer cells back to stem cells in 24 hours. This is crazy. Things like this, and like I need more information. Let's watch a little video on this. Reverse cancer cells back to stem cells, 24 hours. Like these are just hard to believe because it's like, okay, like what type of cancer does this work right now? It's 2x. It's going a little slow. You know what I'm saying? So this is cancer back process completed within 24 hours. It's not the greatest thing in the world. Obviously, it's going to depend on your quality of your video. Like my quality of video is getting better. Like the more interesting I get, in the more, you know, clip worthy stuff I say, it's going to get better and better. I think, yeah, for me, again, I'm going to be posting probably all of these, and then we'll see how they do. Just as proof that this works, and I've done this on other channels, like I was saying, you can see that I just took one video and I started posting, and already I've gotten one with 1.7K views, 1.2K, and this isn't a brand new channel, but I haven't posted on here for a long time, so it's kind of a dead channel. Here's some things you can do. You can clean up your audio really fast. You can add music to your videos. That's actually really cool. I wish there was a one-click way to do that. You can drag and arrange clips. You can add intro and outro. I also wish there was a way to bulk do this to all your videos, so you could have like an intro and outro. They are getting better and adding more features. You can move captions, multi-scene editing. You can do a lot. Wow, so much you can do. And yeah, they have actually really cool tutorials. Obviously there's like CapCut and other editors, and it depends like for your use case. But if you need an online editor or want to do a quick thing like, I don't know hotkeys yet, but basically I could cut out that section that I didn't think was good in the first video. So if you want to split a clip, you could come here and basically, it's not my favorite way to do it, but you could split this right here, delete this, and it's going to automatically basically move this section back. You can add an intro, which is really cool. You can also cut out, what it did is like my actual video isn't like this, but it took my like me and overlaid it with like the screen share, which I think is super powerful that it did that. And you could delete like just the screen share part of it if you actually maybe you can't. I thought you could delete the screen share. But what is really cool is it basically took like the video, like just little circle of me, and had the screen share overlaid, when like that's not how the actual video is. Like you can see how the actual video was that this cut from. It's like me in the bottom left, and it takes it and puts me here, which is so smart. Honestly, that's like such a huge feature that I love. It also will like, I don't know what happened to my sound, sorry.
We just had one of the big,
I don't know if it sounds like a robot to you, so I'm not going to play that much, but it'll like follow me around.
I feel like is a thing,
like as I move, which is great because I don't want to have to do that. Okay, looking back at these other features, you can add a sound hook to your content AI hook. So this is basically like add a voiceover.
Our distrust is very expensive.
So that's how Adam sounds. You can choose some different voices here. You can choose a different style. So actually, now that I think about it, it's really cool. So those are most of the features. You can read more about Opus Clips in terms of the shadow banning and how many times you can post on platforms and stuff. But in general, just don't post clips over and over. Like I'll schedule them out like one an hour. And even if you schedule at the same time, as long as you're scheduling, it'll put them a minute after each other, so they're not hitting at the same time, which is good for not getting shadow banned. As you can see here too, like on my channel, I'm actually getting views from these shorts, and I'm going to be posting way more of these. So you can see the one we actually posted already got 4 views. I think Opus Clips is super cool. I am not being sponsored by them, but there is an affiliate link in the description, because if you want to sign up, I get some money. So yeah, let me know what you think and features you like or don't like. There's definitely some things I want to see change, but for me in my channel right now, I'm really excited for it.